Good morning, Ron. Welcome to the First Choice Services World Headquarters located in beautiful Kalamazoo, Michigan. Behind me, I have a boat that looks suspiciously like yours with the bottom missing. I have a story to tell. Bottom line up front, everything's gonna be okay. I have all the parts ordered. There's one part in particular that is the last one left in the whole country for that motor. There's like 2 or 3 more in Japan, and I think that's it in the world for that engine. It's a little old, but everything's gonna be okay. Parts are ordered, and I'm gonna get it put back together. You let us use this boat. It's been great. We really need this boat, and I'm paying for everything.
All right, just so you can hear this noise. So we're stuck in forward. Yeah, there's something not good with the lower end there on it. Oh my God. Is that metal shavings? Yeah, that's that's metal shavings. There's not supposed to be water in the lower gear box. It's supposed to be all lubricant. Those lower units are not supposed to have any water in them. We drain them every year to make sure there's no water in them. And when there is, like this one, they're supposed to be resealed. I don't think the gear lube's been changed in many years on this boat. Even nowhere near. Oh, hey, there we got some goo. There we go. Now we're talking. All right, so this is the gear oil out of your lower unit. And yeah, there's water in there. I don't think it's been changed in years. That's what came out. So here's a comparison of used what gear lube should look like after 1 season. Actually, this one has 2 seasons on it. There's probably 50 hours of use on that gear oil, but quite a stark difference from what we see in the other boat. That is the nastiest engine oil I have ever seen. That's just nasty. All right, so this is the lower unit of your boat motor. And basically, this part is the problem. I stuck it on the propeller. This is the propeller shaft. I put the propeller on it so you could see what it does. This normally is put together like this. So this piece we have coming. Like I said, we have the last one in the United States coming to us, and there's like 2 or 3 more in Japan, and that's it. 2006 boat motor. So I believe this is all caused from under lubrication. As you saw in the gear lube, there was water in it. The big problem with water is it settles on the bottom of the gear case. That's why the water comes out first. So this part, the bearings and stuff are sitting, the water's like down in here, and what's left of that oil is trying to lubricate this. Although that oil was so nasty. I mean, the smell was biological instead of petrochemical. Like, I'm sure there was some kind of biological activity going on in there. It stunk so bad. We had to bottle it up immediately because it was smelling up the whole facility. I mean, my offices are beyond there. We have a couple thousand square feet here on this side of the property, and it was awful. So I have 2 points in showing you all this. Number 1, everything's going to be okay. Number 2, if you've been paying for maintenance on this engine, it's not getting done. The engine oil and the gear lube had to have been in there for years and years and years. When this all happened, the shift cable got broken again. But as soon as we determined we could fix it, I've got the prop shaft coming, all the seals I need, the new shift cable, associated linkage parts that got broken, oil filter, engine oil. So this will be all back together and serviced. So it'll be ready for next summer. We'll of course put it back in the water. We got a cold snap coming, so it's probably gonna be out of the water until the end of January at least. And you might be asking yourself, well, how in the hell did that boat get 15 miles from the island? Where did this trailer come from? This is a Wave Runner trailer I was told to get rid of, and I turned the Wave Runner holders into pontoon bunks, and because your boat is so small, like most marinas struggle to find a trailer small enough to put these Sea Raiders on. So I did this because I thought, initially, because we desperately need this boat, I thought, well, hey, this way we can pull it out, I can service the engine, change the oil, change the gear lube, and it can sit in the parking lot. And then as soon as the ice goes away, we can put it back in and go back to work instead of having to wait in a marina that may or may not be open. Right now, the marinas are closed. I think they open up tomorrow. But I've already got parts coming. So this isn't waiting in line forever. So I have your boat. It is safe and sound at the First Choice Services World Headquarters. It's probably not going to end up going to Gull Lake Marine for storage this winter just because, we need it. We are in drywall at Grady's. And we're going to want to get right back on that as soon as the ice goes away. So while we have it in the shop, I'm going to get this cleaned up here. Couple missing parts dealt with. I have never seen this bimini top get used. And it's kind of in the way when you're fueling it. Would it be okay to take the bimini top off? I kind of doubt, it's so green, I kind of doubt it's good. And take the light, the stern light, and mount it back here so you still have it, but there's just less in the way. And then, she'll ride again. We got till March. This fell off again. I'll fix that. And of course I'll clean it because I just can't help myself. But I do appreciate the use of this vessel. Like I said, if you ever decide to buy a new one, I would like dibs on the old one so that my guys can continue to beat the living hell out of it. I don't think they'll sink it. I think it'll run, now that we're doing maintenance, I think it'll run for quite a while yet. I mean, it starts right up.